Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okey, selamat sejahtera pada semua murid. Okey, kelas murid semua. Minta maaf lambat sikit hari ni. So kita akan mula our class today. Alright. So you guys, if you can, please look at your textbooks. Okay. So our objective today is we want to finish our subtopic logarithm. Okay. My first objective is I want to finish the whole chapter 4, but since we lack of time, so we focus on one topic saja hari ini, which is finish up our subtopic logarithm. Alright. So I believe that we already discussed until set practice 4.12. Okay, sebelum tu untuk murid-murid yang baru mengikuti live channel I ni, okay, reference buku yang kita guna ialah textbooks. So anda boleh refer to your textbooks. Okay, so look at your textbooks. Okay, we are stopped at the page of 118. Okay, 118. Okay, last time we already discussed the set practice 4.12 until number 4. Okay, so that is the previous video, right? So for today we are going to look into solving the problem involving the law of logarithm. Okay, there's a several example here. There's a 3 example. So example 32, 33, and 34. Okay, let me show you how we solve the problem for example 32 and 33. 34 you can read yourself. This is a kebat one. Okay, so example 32. Okay, guys. Now, before we learn example 32, okay, refresh back our discussion about log. Normally, when we talk about solving the problem, okay, let's say I have a problem, log 416. Okay, guys, let's say I have this kind of soalan. I got log 416. How we solve this makcik here? Okay, we know, right? Because 4 and 16, actually 16 is a 4 squared, right? It's a 4 squared. Okay, so the first step, you just change your 16 to become 4 power 2. Okay, so what we can do next is we just bring down our power 2 to the front and it becomes 2 times 1, which is the final answer equals to 2. Okay, refresh, that's number 1. Number two, we also learn about indices. All right, about indices. Let's say 2 to the power of 3x equals to berapa kita nak letak? Okay, let's say this one. My second question is this one. 2 to the power of 3x sama dengan 64. Now, how we solve the problem? How we find the value of x? Okay, if you still remember on my first video of this chapter, we are talking about to convert the numbers on the right side so that it becomes similar base like on the left. Okay, so since this is number 2, this is 64, can we convert 64 to become 2 power something? Yes, because 64 is a came from the timetable of 2. So it become 2 to the power of 64, 2 to the power of 6. Okay, now you see I can convert the 64 to become 2 to the power of 6. Okay, please double check betul ke tidak ni, tak silap 2 power 6. Yeah. Okay, so now when the base left and right are already similar each other, so what we can do is we just compare the power. 3x equals to 2. 3x equals to 6. Okay, so 3x equals to 6. Therefore, we can find the value of x by solve the linear equation. X equals to 2. Okay, guys, this is what we learned in the 4.1 and also 4.3, subtopic 4.3. Okay, so for today, still 4.3. Today is still 4.3, but the end of the 4.3. Okay, how about look at the example of 20 berapa tadi? Example of 32. Textbooks example 32, page 119. Okay, so example given there is 3 to the power of x minus 4 equals to 50 x minus 3. Okay guys, this soalan, this is example of 32. Okay, how we solve this problem? Number one, look at your soalan, look at your base. The base on the left is the simplest base, 3, but on your right is 50. Okay, when we learn when we learn this chapter 4.1, we try to convert the 64 so that it become 2 power something, so that it's similar like on the left base. But can we convert 50 to become 3 power something? Ada ke? Kalau anda cuba, when you try an error, you try an error 3 power 2, 9, 3 power 3, 27, 3 power 4, 81. There's no 3 power something equals to 50. Tak ada. Okay, bukan tak ada. Ada, tapi 3 power of point, decimal. So, very hard to find that. Okay, that's why we learn log. Okay, if you face this kind of problem, okay, now you see, this one, easy. Because we can convert straight away, the 64 become 2 power something. Alright, that is one example. But this example here, we cannot convert the 50 to become 3 power something. So, there's only one way to solve the problem, by applying the log. What I mean is, we put the log 10 on your left, put log 10 on your right. Always use log 10. Okay, selalu mesti guna log 10. Do not use other log. Okay, if you are using log 5 ke log whatever, it will be difficult. Okay, it will be more complicated. So, to play safe, use log 10 and use log 10 on your right also. Okay, what will happen if I put log? So, I put log 10 on left and I put log 10 on my right. So, this is what we are supposed to get. Okay, you see? I put log 10, both sides. Kenapa I put the log 10? Because I cannot convert the 50 to become 3 power something. So that's the reason. Okay, so we need to put the log 10. So guys, you see here, log 10, 3 power something, log 10, 50 power something. Now, we got power. So, according to the law of, mana I punya nota lama tu? Ini. Ni. So guys, according to the law of log, okay, we got power here, right? So we can bring it to the front of the log. So it similar goes to this kind of example. So x minus 4 is the power we can bring to in front of the log. X minus 3 also we can bring down and put in front of the log of 50 here. So that is the step. Okay, that is the second step. So we bring down the power. Okay guys, since the power got operation x plus something, x minus something, make sure when you bring down the power, okay, make sure when you bring down the power, you put the bracket. You must put the bracket. Normally, what the mistake did by the student is they forgot to put the bracket. Okay, the bracket is very important because you need to expand. You need to expand with the log after that. So x minus 4 here, log 10, 3, you need to expand. So similar goes to here, x minus 3, x minus 4, okay, you need to expand before we solve the problem. Okay, now your next step, expand your bracket. Then you are supposed to get this. Okay, expand both sides, left and right. So we are supposed to get 3 log 10, 5. Okay guys, this one, the black color. Okay, I expand my x minus 4 with the log 10, 3. I got this one. And x minus 3 log 10, 5, I got on the right side. So what we need to do after this is regroup. Okay, we regroup the x on one side and the numbers on the other side. Now you see this is x log 10, 3, right? So, sorry, this is log 10. Yeah, x log 10 3. And this one is x log 10 5. So we group the x log 10 5, move it to the left. This makcik here, -4 log 10 3, move to the right side. So that it regroup, okay? So, apa akan berlaku sekarang? X log 3 minus. Okay. Okay guys, this is what will happen after we regroup. Okay, you see, I pull all the x on the left side and I pull all the numbers on the right side. Okay, so you see, x log 10 3 and x log 10 5, this is x and x, right? What we can do, we can factorize it because we are talking about to determine x. So kita nak solve, we want to solve the problem, that means final answer x equal to something. So because since the x are repeated, we need to factorize our x here. Okay, so it will become like this. Okay, so this is what will happen. After we factorize it, it becomes x a bracket equals to makcik ini copy, cut and paste, put it here. Now, I want to find x. So x will be equals to this makcik on your right side divided by this whole bracket. Okay, by the whole bracket things. Okay, so that will be the final answer. Okay, so the final answer that you should obtain is 2.610. Okay, so x equals to 2.610. Okay, this that is the final answer showing by the textbooks. Okay, so faham semua orang? Hopefully you guys faham Why we need to put log? Because we cannot convert the 50 to become 3 power something. But for this case, 2 power 3x equals to 64. 64 can convert to become 2 power something? Yes, we can. So this case, there are no needed to put the log in front of them. So because this is a very straightforward question, but this one is more complicated. That's why you need to put log 10 on the left and on the right. Settle, That is example 32. Okay, guys, how about example 33? 33 is about ln. Okay, the natural logarithm, natural logarithm. So e exponent, So solve the natural logarithm equation here. Okay, let's say the soalan is ln 4x minus 2 equals to 5. Very easy. Okay, guys. This is your soalan, right? Ln 4x minus 2 equals to 5. So how I solve the problem? We know that ln actually is what? Log e. Okay, I already told you ln actually is a log e. Okay. So ln is a log e. So what we can do is convert. We just convert the log. Okay, for those people that not familiar with ln, okay, first step is you change into log e. Okay, it will become like this after you change into log e. Now, just do the normal anti-log. So this e we bring up to the right side, it become e to the power 5, right? So 4x minus 2 equals to e to the power 5. This is what will happen after we anti-log. So 4x minus 2 equals to e power 5. This e power 5, you can use your calculator to find the value. So you tahu kan how to press the calculator? This one. Okay. So there's a words e here. Mana yeah, this one. We got e the pink color on the times 10 power 10x here. So just press alpha and that one. So it came out with e to the power of berapa tadi? 5 to the power of 5. So equal. Then this is the answer that they will show by the calculator. But this answer actually equals to 4x minus 2. So I want to find x, just plus 2 and divided by 4. So that is your final answer. 37 point berapa tu? 603 something blah blah blah. Same answer or not? Okay, same answer from the textbooks. Okay, so no problem. Okay, that is how you solve the ln E. So actually, guys, do we need to show this that log E blah blah blah? No need. Sebenarnya from ln blah 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 equals to 2, straight away put it 4x minus 2 equals to E power 5. Ln actually is a log E. Okay, if you guys feel rasa susah buat macam tu, so you need to show this step slowly. Okay, log E and then show this step lah. Kalau those yang sudah familiar and expert from the soalan can jump into this step. Okay, no need to show this step. Right? So that is number 1. Okay, how about B? 10 exponent. Okay, 10 E power of 2x. 10 E power 2x equals to 35. Okay, this one very easy to solve because you see 10 and 35, they are numbers. First step, you need to regroup the numbers. So 35 divided by 10, right? Bila 10 pindah to the right side, it become divide. So it become 3.5. So the value here will be exponent 2x equals to 3.5. Right? This is what will happen. Okay, guys, you want to solve the problem, you want to find x, right? So what we can do is we just put ln on both sides. Okay, we put log E ataupun nama lainnya ln. Okay, on the both side. Because we cannot convert 3.5 to become exponent power something, right? So how? Okay, sama macam this case, similar like to this case. Okay, this case we got 2 power something equals to 64. Can we convert 64 become 2 power something? Yes, easy. But what happened if we cannot convert become 3 power something, or for this case? So that's why we put log, right? So this soalan also the same thing. How to convert 3.5 to become E power something? We don't know. That's why we need to put ln on both sides. Letak ln here, letak ln here. So when we have ln E, ln and then huruf E, the answer is 1. Okay, you must remember that. It's similar like log AA is 1. Okay, so I put ln E to x equals to ln 3.5. Okay, guys, this is what I mean. Now, when I put the ln E on both sides, the power 2x we can bring down, we can bring to and put in front of the ln. So actually, the ln E to the power of 2x equals to this one. Okay, because of the 2x power we bring down, it become the big 2x, ln E. Ln E is actually 1. So 2x times 1 equals to 2x. Equals to ln 3.5. Press your calculator saja. Dapat berapa? So ln 3.5. Okay, just press the calculator. Ln 3.5 equal, then this is the answer that you are supposed to get. 1 point blah 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 whatever. Then you guys want to find the x, right? So since 2x equal to this much, x equals to divided by 2. Divided by 2. So this is the final answer. You are supposed to get 0.6. Berapa ni? 6264. Alright, guys. So after we find the value of ln 3.5 and divided by 2, this is the final answer. Now double check with the textbooks. Yes, same answer. 626. Kita punya apa? 6264. So lebih panjang. Okay. So that is about example 33. Okay. Now example 34 is a kebat. Okay, tak apa. This one kita boleh go through kejap lagi. Kita boleh go through on the exercise. That one I leave it for you to read. Okay. So let's do self practice 4.13. Okay, so my target at least hari ini 4.13 and intensive 4.3 So kita akan habiskan cuba kita cuba buat lah. Okay, kita cuba. Alright, settle. Okay, now self practice 4.3. Okay, how many question here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 question. Kena buat semua lah macam ni. Okay, sebab soalan ni very interesting, especially the kebat. There's a 4 question of kebat there. Soalan ayat-ayat. Okay, let's do number 1 first. Number 1, let's do the number 1 A and C. Okay, that one you need to copy into your textbooks into your exercise books. Okay, number 1. Self practice 4.13. Number 1A. Okay, so solve the following problem by giving your answer in 3 decimal places. Okay, so for A, 4 power of 2x minus 1. Tak nampak. Besar sikit. Mau nampak clear. Okay, 4 2x minus 1 equals to 7 to the power x. Okay, guys. This one. This is your soalan here. Number 1A. First, 4 is a base number. 7 also base number. Okay, you must convert 4 and 7 so that it becomes similar base. Okay, 4 can become 2 power something. Okay, correct. But can 7 become 2 power something? Cannot. We cannot find the 2 power berapa equal to 7. There's no 2 power of something equal to 7. Unless 2 power decimal. Okay, kita tak nak decimal. Okay, so that is number 1. Number 2. If I want to remain my 4 as the base, can you convert the 7 to become 4 power something? Also cannot, because 4 power 1, 4, 4 power 2, 16. So for this case, you cannot convert the numbers to become equal base, right and right? So that's why we need to apply, since this case kita tak boleh buat, so we need to apply log both sides, log 10, not log E, log 10 sahaja. Okay, so we put the log 10 on left and we put the log 10 on the right. So this is what we supposed to get. Okay, guys. Okay, I put the log left and I put the log 10 on the right. And I told you log 10 actually we can write down LG. Okay, so lepas ni I will using LG if I am using the log 10. Okay, guys, since the power here and the power left and right we can bring to the front of the log. So kita bawa saja ke depan. Don't forget because the power is involved with operation 2x minus 1, we must put the bracket. But on the right side there's no operation on power, so just put it x sahaja. Like this. Okay, this is the second step. Alright, this is second step here. The power that got operation I put inside a bracket. But this x stand alone, so just put x, something like this. Okay, next step, you need to expand. You need to expand. After that, you need to regroup the x on one side and the number on the other side. Okay, so what we can do next is expand first. Okay, so guys, don't forget negative 1 times log 10 power 4, log 10 4, that means equals to negative log 10 4. So guys, I want to regroup. So this x I move to the left, this number without x I move to the right. So and then I simplify because the x are repeated, we can factorize. Okay. Okay, this is what we're supposed to get here. Okay, guys. Now, you see, after I regroup the x on the left and the number I put on the right, now x here and this x are repeated, I can factorize it. So it becomes x bracket 2 log 10 4 minus log 10 7 equals to log 10 4. Now I want to find x. So what happened is this, the whole bracket, I put it on the right side, it become over. So x equals to log 10 4 divided by the whole bracket. Now, someone please calculate for me what is the final answer for x. Okay, so that is your answer. Okay, please calculate for me and state your answer in the live chat here. Okay, so after we factorize, so this whole makcik bracket you put it on the right, dia jadi bahagi. So let log 10 4 divided by this makcik here. Okay, so calculate for me and find me the answer. That is number 1A. Alright, now let's do the number 1C. For number 1C, 7 3x minus 1 equals to 50 power of x. Again, okay. Question C also similar like the first question A. We cannot convert 50 to become 7 power something. Ada ke? 7 power 1, 7. 7 power 2, 49. 7 power 3, berapa? 216. Sorry. 7 power 3, 287, 289 ke apa? 7 power 3, dah tak ingat. 343, 343. So tak ada there's no 7 power something equal to 50. So for this case, we also need to put the log 10 left and right. Okay, when we put log 10 left and right, the power we can bring down, put in front of the log. Okay, I should have skipped one step, that's two. So I assume every one of you faham I bring down the power, so I straight away show you this step. Okay guys, this is what will happen after I put log. I put log on the left, I put log 10 on the right, so the power I bring down. Okay, so actually you can skip this method, the red color here, right? Log 10, you can skip. You just straight away put it from the soalan jump to the blue color. Nampak? From the soalan I jump to the blue color step. So no need to show the red color actually. Okay, so now what we need to do is expand as usual, expand everything, and then regroup and factorize the x like what we did on your first question here, and find the final answer x equals to how much. Okay, so I think you guys boleh buat, right, for 1C. Okay, so calculate for me, tell me what is the final answer for C. Okay, sebab masa tak banyak, so tak sempat nak tunjuk semua lah. Korang kena buat lah. Okay, what is the first answer here? Okay, Shuhan got answer. Sandra also. Okay, Koshala, 1.677 1.677. Okay, so guys, the first answer here is 1.677. Okay, but for the second answer here, calculate for me and state the answer, yeah. Okay, that is your number 1. Okay, let's talk about number 2. Number 2 ada 6 soalan, tak nak buat semua. Okay, I nak buat number 2A, 2C, 2F. Okay, kita buat 3 soalan saja. Okay, all these 3 questions you need to put, you need to write down, you need to write into your exercise books. Okay, so number 2. Number 2A, ln. We are talking about ln now, not the natural logarithm. So ln 5x plus 2 equals to 15. Okay guys, this is the soalan. Okay, ln 5x plus 2 equals to 15. I want to solve the problem. I want to find x. I told you how we solve this problem. If I have this problem, so the next step is just write down the 5x plus 2 equal to the power 15. Okay, because ln actually is a log e. Log e 5x plus 2, when we do the anti-log, the e we bring up to the right side. So, dia akan jadi 5x plus 2 sama dengan e power of 15. Okay, this is what will happen after we anti-log, right? So, now e to the power 15, you can press your calculator. So e to the power 15, e alpha, this one, e to the power of 15, okay, to the power of 15 equal, that is my answer, equals to 5x plus 2. So this answer I minus 2 and I divided by 5. That is our final answer. 6 berapa tu? 65383. Ui, panjangnya jawapan dia. Okay, so please double check. That is the answer for 2A. Okay, I write down the answer. Someone please double check for me. The final answer that I obtained here, 65303.0745. Panjang jawapan dia. Okay, this is the answer. Alright, please double check. E to the power 15 and then you got the value, you minus with 2, you got the value, and then you divide it by 5. This is the final. Alright? So, settle. Kejap. Give your answer to 3 decimal places. Okay, I got how many decimal here? 4 decimals. So, please round off the answer. Please round off this answer. So, this is not the answer actually. You need to round off the 3 decimal places. Alright? So, settle. Okay, apa tu? Syuhan sudah dapat jawapan before. Koshala juga Okay, jawapan for this one tadi. Jawapan for the previous example is 1.0105 they need 3 decimal, right? So, Syuhan, your answer, you must round off your answer 1.011. Okay, what Koshala show is correct, right? 1.011. Okay. For number 1C, this is the answer. Right? Round off 3 decimal places. Now, 2A settle. But you need to round off the final answer here. Okay. How about the 2E, the 2C? Okay. Question C, 5 exponent 3x minus 4 equals to 35. Semudah ABC, guys. This one very easy. Okay, 5 is a number, 35 also number. We group first. So that means 35 divided by 5, you got 7. Okay, you got 7 here. So exponent 3x minus 4 equals to 7. Guys, this one. Okay, exponent 3x minus 4 equal to 7. Now, I want to solve the problem. I want to find x. I need to put ln both sides. Why I put ln? Because we are talking about e. I'm not, okay, ln. So, ln e power something equals to ln 7. Okay. So, this example, this soalan actually similar like, mana kita buat tadi? It's similar like to this contoh here. Okay, after we divide, we got 3.5. Now we put ln both sides and we find the final answer. Similar saja. Okay, so I put the ln. When I put the ln both sides, okay, we got e power something, right? That power we can bring forward we can bring down and put in front. So 3x minus 4 equals to ln 7. Okay, guys, this one. When I put ln on both sides, ln e actually 1. Okay, the power I bring down and the power, it become 3x minus 4 bracket ln e. Ln e is 1. So, tak ada apa-apa value kan. They are meaningless. So, that's why it remain is equal to 3x minus 4. But, on the right side, you must find the value of ln 7. So, ln 7 equals to this one. Ln 7 equals to 1.9 blah blah blah. And we need to plus 4 divided by 3. So this is the final answer. 1.98 blah 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 whatever. Please double check. Is that correct or not? Okay. So the final answer we are supposed to get is x equals to 1.982 because 3 decimal places. Alright. Please double check. Is that correct answer here? Okay. Betul ke salah? For number 2C. 1.982. Okay. Settle for this question. Number 2C. And next is 2F. Okay. Number 2F. For 2F, okay, ln x plus 1 squared equals to 4. Okay, guys. This is the soalan for F. Now, we got ln. So, how to solve this problem? We just write down the x. Sorry, we just write down the x plus 1 power 2 equals to e to the power 4, right? This soalan similar like A, right? So, just write down. Just cut and paste the bracket x plus 1 power 2 equals to e to the power 4. Okay, that's how we solve number F. Here, the soalan jump to here. Similar like number 2A. Soalan ln something, copy the something here equals to exponent power something. So similar here. Don't forget the square here. Do not bring down your square forward. Salah tak nak because we want to cancel the ln EE. Okay, the ln E. That's why the square must remain on the top. Okay, after we get this, what we need to do? Okay, exponent power 4. How much the answer? Exponent power 4. Exponent to the power 4. This is the value that you should obtain. 54 point something, blah, 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 whatever. Okay. So, 54. X plus 1 squared equals to 54.598. Okay. 98 because 3 decimal places, right? Okay, so this one. So what we can do next is we expand the x plus 1 squared here, expand, and the 54 point something we put on the left side, it become a general form, right? It become a quadratic and general form, which is equal to 0. So, apa yang anda kena buat after that? Find the roots. Alright, find the value of x. How much? Use your calculator saja. So, let's expand this makcik here. So, when I expand this makcik, I supposed to get x squared plus 2x plus 1. But 1 minus 54. So, it become negative 53.598. 982 equal to 0. So this is what we are supposed to get. X squared. This is the general form. After we expand and move this makcik to the left side. Now what we need to do is put your A, B, and C into your calculator and you find the value X. Final answer. Okay guys, please calculate for me. How much your value X here? You are supposed to get 2 value of X. Because they are quadratic. Okay, so calculate for me and that is your final answer. Okay guys, since the value here is a decimal, you cannot use the factorization bracket. You must apply the formula. Okay, you must apply formula negative b plus minus square root b squared blah blah whatever over by 2a. So and then jump to the final answer. Okay, that's why I put some gap here for you to fill in the formula, right? Okay, that is your question number 2C. Masa check masa. Alamak, masa dah semakin short, semakin habis. Okay, tak apa. That is question number 2C. Now how about number 3? Okay, number 3 is a kebat. It's a kebat question. The price of the house after n years is given by 260,000 blah blah whatever. Determine the minimum number of years for the price of the house to be exceed 300,000 for the first time. What's that? Okay guys, the equation of the price house is given by 260 blah blah blah. Now, inside that equation we got n. N stands for the years needed. Okay, so how much the number of years are needed so that the price will be exceed 300,000. So what we can do is just take your equation of the price of the house 260,000 blah blah, and then you just put exceeded. Okay, exceeded. So because they are talking about beyond the 300,000, right? So that's why we use more than. Okay, so for question number 3, 260,000 bracket 9/8 to the power n exceeded 300,000. Okay, so guys, this is what I mean. We must apply more than. Why? Because we are talking about the minimum numbers of years are needed so that the price beyond 300,000. So the first step, this is number. Simplify the number first. So that means 300,000 divided by 260, then we are supposed to get berapa ni? Okay, we are supposed to get 9/8 power n more than 15/13 after we simplify. Okay, so this is what we are supposed to get. Now, 9/8 power n, 15/13. Can we convert 15/13 become 9/8 power something? Cannot. We cannot convert this fraction to become 9/8 power something. So that's why we need to put log 10 left side and log 10 on the right side. Okay, kena letak log both side. Okay, so I put the log. Okay, what happened to the power n there? The n can bring down, so it become n log 10 9/8 more than log 10 15/13. So this is what will happen after I put the log 10. So I want to find n. N log 10 blah blah, this is the multiply, right? So I can bring this log 10 9/8 to this side so that it become divide. Bukan tolak, it become over. So n equals to, n more than log 10 15/13 divided by log 10 9/8. Okay, n will be, okay guys, so this is what we are supposed to get. N more than makcik ini divided by this makcik, so n will be more than how much? Okay, calculate for me how much the value here. Okay, that will be your answer. This value here will be determine your final answer. So please calculate for me. Okay, Kaushalya got the x1, x2. Oh, the previous soalan. The previous soalan. Mana previous soalan? Oh, here. Okay, number 2F. The number 2F. Okay, the 2F here, the jawapan for x1 and x2 is given by Kaushalya here is 6.389. So 6.389, and the second answer is negative 8.389. Okay, guys, settled. Please double check, is that correct or not? Okay, please double check, is this the answer is correct or not? Okay, so that is your number 2C. And for number 3, this is how we solve the problem. Find this value, how much? Okay, n must be more than something, and after that you must round off your answer to find the final value of n. So after we find this value, then you must take n equal. Okay, that equal very important. You need to round off this much. Okay, so the answer Shuhan got 1.215. Okay, so we write down here 1.215. So now guys, what will be the final answer? How many years are needed so that the price will be beyond 300,000? When we talk about years, years is 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever. There's no 1.215 years. Tak ada. Okay, they are numbers. They are not integer. They are not decimal number. They are round number. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So and more than 1.215. So we must round off. That means up. Okay, round up. Okay, that means it must equals to 2 at least. After the 2 years, the price will be beyond 300,000. Okay, so Syuhan, Syria, okay, sudah dapat jawapan dia. The n must be equals to 2. Okay, betul. Please double check, betul tak jawapan ini dengan textbook? I pun tak pasti. You guys double check for me. Okay, so that is your answer for number 3. Okay, now look at number 4. Number 4. Oh, okay. Number 4 similar like number 3. Number 4 similar like number 3. Okay, exceed. Exceed. Number 5 also similar like number 3. Okay, so tak perlulah kot bincang. You guys boleh buat kot number 4 and 5. Okay, because number 4 and number 5 they are talking about minimum. So you can apply the sign of more than to solve the problem. Okay, now let's talk about number 6. Okay, number 6 different, right? Yes, number 6 are different. Okay, they are not talking about harga. they are not talking about duit, but they are talking about the pressure. Okay, the air pressure in Hg. What's that? Hg, physics, right? That's a symbol for pressure in mercury. Hg stands for mercury. Okay, mercury unit. Alright. So the air pressure in mercury unit at the height of 10 km above the sea level is given by the P blah 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 whatever. Cut and paste your makcik itu. Kejap ada message. Okay. So cut your equation. P equals to apa tu? Number 6. P equals to 760 exponent. Main exponent pula. Negative 0125H. 0125H. Alright. So. Okay. So, sekarang yang minta apa? The equation of air pressure is given by 760 exponent E blah blah blah, where the H is your height in kilometer and E the natural logarithm, okay, exponential is 2.718. That is the value of E. Determine the height above sea level if the pressure at that height is 380 millimeter of mercury. Okay guys, what's that? So, sangat mudah sebenarnya. Okay, this is your equation, right? This is your equation. P stands for pressure. The pressure given here is 380. Letak saja 380 here. Then you let equals to this makcik. Okay? So, the first step, 380 equals to 760 exponent 0.125H. And then since we got 380 and 760, the numbers we need to simplify first. So 380 divided by 760, korang akan dapat 0.5 kan? Okay, yes. Korang akan dapat 1/2 ataupun 0.5. Okay, this is what we are supposed to get. Alright. So, I want to find the H. How much the height needed so that the pressure will become 380 millimeter per 300 millimeter of mercury. So, guys, since 0.5 equals to exponent negative blah 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 blah, so how we find the H here? Okay, this one similar like this, right? Similar like this one. Similar like the 2C what we did just now. E power something equal to 7. E power something equals to 0.5. So how I solve the problem? I just put ln on both sides, right? Ln here and I put the ln here. So what will happen next? Nampak? Sangat mudah, right? I told you mx semudah ABC. So ln 0.5 on the left side and ln on the right side, because the right side we got ln E to the power of negative 0.125H. Actually ln E equals to 1. So we can just write down this one. When we put the ln, okay, when we put ln on the right side, ln meet the huruf E here, it become 1. So the power here, don't forget to bring down. So that's why it become negative 0.125H equals to ln 0.5. Now, find me the value of H here. So ln 0.5 divided by negative 0.125. Then tell me how much your answer. Okay. Sorry. I kira lah. So, ln 0.5 divided by 0.125. Then the answer will give to us here is H equals to 5.545, right? Okay, so you want also get the same answer. That is your height here. Okay, that is your height. Okay, guys. Now, this is the height is needed. Okay, this is the height needed so that the pressure will become the 380 millimeter mercury. Settle. Okay, Sandra also got the same answer, 5.55, because she round off 2 decimal places. Okay, guys, make sure you need to round off at least 3 decimal places. Sekurang-kurangnya 3. Okay, 2 decimal places is a special things when we round off the special numbers atau special terms. Okay, later I will discuss about that. But the whole calculation at least 3 decimal places. Okay, what is the 2 decimal places? Price, when we plot the graph, angle. That one will be 2 decimal places. But other than that, at least 3 decimal places. Okay, sekurang-kurangnya 3 Okay, so Sandra, please take note Alright, that is your answer. Settle number 6. Okay guys, masa pun sepatutnya dah habis. So exercise, intensive practice 4.3 tak sempat lah hari ni So maybe I will go, so that intensive practice 4.3, I will discuss with you on the next class, and also we will finish this chapter 4.4 subtopic 4.4 after that. Okay, on the following class also. Okay, so guys, that's all for today. So if you have a problem, as usual, please take down your problem in the comment section, ataupun you guys boleh WhatsApp I macam biasa. So I will see you guys on the next class. Okay guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye guys.